I had a chance to check out the historic downtown area of Brenham, Texas when I came into Brenham to play a gig at SheaRob's. Brenham is a little town located kind of centrally between the Houston and Austin area. It's got a population of just below 20,000 people. And speaking of its distance to Houston, it is about 75 miles northwest of Houston. So it's going to take you over an hour to make that drive. Brenham is part of Washington County, which means that there's a lot of history around the area. There's a lot of surrounding rolling landscapes and small Texas towns around here, like Chapel Hill, and interesting old historic buildings and historic sites that one could check out around this area. Part of the history comes from the German and Jewish immigrants that came into here, this being one of the earliest modern-day settlements of Texas going into the 1820s. In fact, the Washington County is regarded as the birthplace of Texas. And just 30 minutes from here, you can find the Washington on the Brazos historic site right along the Brazos River where they declared Texas independence. At one point, this town was one of the biggest and booming towns in Texas because of a multitude of factors. And a big part of it was that they got the railway to come through there, and then they got the highways to come through. One of the cool things I learned you could check out in Brenham is the Bluebell ice cream shop. They're very proud of that here. They also got the Blue Bonnets. They come out in March and April, and you'll find folks kind of stopping their cars along the road, going out and taking photos of all these little tiny blue bonnets that take over the landscape. The footage I've been showing here comes from the historic downtown area of Brenham, which is a pretty cool and a nice place to walk around in. I had a good peaceful time on this kind of chilly day coming up here and just walking around town. It's centered around the courthouse building, but there are a lot of very interesting old buildings just offshoot from blocks around this area that you can go and find, including there's the Brenham Heritage Museum. They've also got the Brenham Fire Museum right there. And all across the town on these buildings, you could find some interesting looking murals. And a lot of these buildings here are devoted to restaurants. So they got regular restaurants and they got more nicer looking restaurants. And then of course you could find some shopping around this section too. And you can also find some live music. So first off is a major theater ticketed event place called Barnhill Center. Then for some more low-key live music with some more drinking opportunities, you got Home Sweet Farm Biergarten, HSF Biergarten. There's also a place called Street Uncorked that when I was walking by was advertising that they've got live music there. You've also got Floyd's Wine Lounge, which I'll be playing a gig there soon, and Southern Folly located here in this historic downtown. I'm also going to be playing there soon as well. But tonight I'm playing over at SheaRob's. So I had a good time playing music for these folks here hanging out on this night. I was thinking about our time dancing at the bar the other night, and I wanted to talk to you about it today. I value our connection, I want to understand your perspective. Let's take a break from dancing for the diner along the way. And I know you think I'm having fun, and baby you know that's true, but every time my pace is outpace a love so true, every time my mind comes back to you. Thanks for checking out this video. I'm posting all about touring around Texas and the music scene of Texas. So click on my YouTube channel and check out those thumbnails, check out those different videos that I made and see which topics interest you. Thanks for checking out this video and thank you for your support.